Hi Cancer, welcome back to the channel. It's me Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So today we're going to be looking at your love messages. It's a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if it does, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended and personal reading with me. So as usual, Cancer, it's going to be a you versus them format. We're going to be looking at your overall energy, challenges, past, present, future from both parties, and we're going to clarify them. And I'm also going to be pulling some advice card for you by the end of the session, okay? Now, in your overall energy, you have the Princess of Pentacles, and in your overall challenge, you have the Princess of Wands. I feel that you could be dealing with an earth sign here towards Virgo, Capricorn, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but your challenges here has a lot to do with waiting. There's something here that you guys are waiting, even though you got the Ace of Swords here in the present moment, which indicates that you are actually clearing the mind. But because this is a relationship thing, there's something here that you want this person to do, or you're waiting to respond out of this person. We're going to clarify in a moment, okay? Now, in the past, I'm so sorry. In the past, you have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. From this person's side, they got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Two of Cups, I mean. If the question is about this person cares about me, and you said that this person actually wants to have something serious with me, yeah. They do. Love is there, and I think you know it. You know, even with, like, if they love me and you say, oh, how come they do this to me, and yada, 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 you know deep down inside full well that this person actually loved you. However, I feel that this is the matter of compatibility or incompatibility rather than if this person has a feeling with me or not. Okay? Because the way in which they do relationship hurts you. It isn't a relationship that fulfills you. It isn't a relationship that fills your cup back. Because I do see you trying to pour your cup of love towards somebody else, but the way in which this person pour back to you is hurtful. There could be other people involved here, you know, a literal other person, or it could be like a familial thing where their sister doesn't like you, or their family doesn't like you, or their friends doesn't like you, but it's just the way in which they do relationship hurts you to the core. But for them, it is something normal. So if this question about, like, do they feel remorse or do they feel regretful? Probably, but not in a way that you want it to be, because there is a certain level of justification that they have in their mind about why they did what they did. Okay? Now, in the present moment, Ten of Wands and the Devil. From your side, you got the Ace of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. Now you're starting to see things clearly. There has been some sort of unhealthy dynamic and pattern that has been happening in this relationship. Like I said, you are clear. You got the Ace of Swords here. You got the clarity. You got the closure, or you got the confirmation that you've been wanting to get for a very long time. You're clear, but you're still dancing in between, okay? Because you're waiting on something here. Now, this person understands the weight of this clarity that you recently have, or the truth, or whatever that is. This person knows it, okay? Now, in the future, Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. From your side, you got the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I think one of the reasons why I was coughing in the beginning, it's also to tell me that during the course of this relationship, your throat chakra has been blocked. There has been a lot of things that you wish that you were to be telling them, but you were swallowing up your own words. Because in the future, I do feel that that is coming back. You know what I mean? The sense of self-respect, the sense of, hey, hold on a second. Like, I'm not going to shrink myself anymore just to keep you there. I'm not going to shrink myself because, you know, you can't digest me, you can choke now. And with the Eight of Cups here, I feel that you're beginning to realize that this isn't fulfilling for you. And I feel that this person in the future, this person wants something long-term with you. However, they have the tendency to be stubborn on doing things their way. You know what I mean? So they're going to be very confused as hell once you start emotionally distancing yourself away from them. Let's clarify here, Cancer. I want to clarify the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Yep. You see what I mean? So you got the Three Cups, the Judgment, and also the Ace of Swords. Something struck to you. Clarity, the truth, is finally too blinding for you to not see. Could be Saturn doing its job. It could be you hanging out with your friends and suddenly there's like, oh, you know what I mean? There's something here that I feel that this person is aware of the fact that you got this clarity, and it's been burdening them. I'm going to clarify the Devil and the Two of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an Aquarius because this almost reminded me of their reading, where every time a situation pushes them, it's like you're triggering something in them. You're triggering a fear. It could be fear of abandonment. It could be fear of you not caring anymore and something like that. Every time you're triggering that fear, that's the moment where this person is suddenly trying to, invest a lot in this relationship. And that is making you confused because you've been trying to emotionally distance yourself away from this because there has been way too many mysteries. There has been too many unanswered questions. And the moment that you decided to walk away, this person does something that brings you back. And they know that. They got the devil. The devil is alluring, It's quite toxic as well. Now, you doubting them, you not trusting of them, you having all of these questions is somewhat shocking. But because it triggered that fear of abandonment or fear of being rejected or fear of you suddenly not giving them any ounce of attention anymore, this person is going to try to lure you back into their web. Let's clarify the future. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So your self-respect is coming back in the future, right? Like I mentioned that earlier. Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, and also the Ten of Pentacles. You know who you are as a person. You know what you bring on the table. You know the type of relationship that you want. And you, in the future, are going to be prioritizing a lot more on compatibility. So you would want to go to the safer type of relationship rather than, that unhealthy ones that makes you feel like you're in a whirlwind of emotions. Them in the future, again, because you're triggering something from them, you could be dealing with a dismissive avoidant because dismissive avoidant always wants something with you when you're completely distancing yourself away from them because then they get to replay the sweet memories of the past. And I feel that this is going to happen in the future where they're going to start replaying in their head about the sweetness of the memories of the past, how you've been so kind with them and all that, and adding to the fact that you are no longer given your 100% focus onto them that made them want to show you that they are to be trusted. Okay? Let's clarify the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel that you're going to be distancing yourself away from this situation once and for all. You're going to have a lot of self-respect and you're going to want to protect your feelings at all costs. You are going to start obsessing over something. I'm not going to say obsessing. It's going to be more about curious. So it's either there's going to be a new TV show that our guys are going to be liking, or there's going to be a new hobby, or something that it intrigues you and that is able to make you switch your focus completely away from them. If you're single and ready to mingle, there's a potential of you actually also meeting somebody new. This person could be a fellow water sign as you are, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Capricorn, an earth sign. It's going to make you feel refreshed, okay? Now, when it comes to this person that you've been dealing with for quite a while, like I mentioned, this person is going to try. But here's the thing, Cancer. It's almost like when they try, some part of you is going to feel like they're not really taking this seriously. You know what I mean? It isn't very tactful the way that they do it. It almost as if, like, let's say, for instance, you have been in no contact for 3 months, and suddenly this person came to you out of nowhere, not addressing the thing that happened in the past, but pretending like everything is okay and fine. You know, so you're gonna be like, oh, the audacity of this person. It's gonna be something like that, and it's because they're not ready to have that type of conversation with you. They're actually trying to avoid it at all costs. That's why they're going to be like, let me be friendly to Cancer. Let me do the work, or suddenly showing up in your workplace with a flower or something like that, but without addressing whatever happened in the past. So the problem is not yet solved, but they kind of like want to do good, be good to you, and all. Okay. So I'm going to take this to the extended, Cancer. We're going to clarify more. And now let's go to your advice. Advice for Cancer. King of Wands, Queen of Cups, and also the Five of Swords. I feel that your competitive nature is being triggered. But again, like all of the Cancers that I met are very competitive, you know what I mean? And in a good way, when you are actually directing that energy into, like, let's say, for instance, to your business or to your job and all that, like you're so good. And I feel that because, okay, your throat chakra has been blocked. There has been certain situation in the past that has happened where you could have speak up. You could have say something, but you didn't. Or it's not about you saying something. You could have protested instead of, smiling and hopeful and all that. Like you could have said, like there's something about like, oh, I wish at that time when that happened, I do this. There's some part of you who felt that, okay? And that made your ego so bruised up here. Now, the focus has a lot to do with, you know what, like just go back to yourself. It's okay for you to feel angry. It's okay for you to finally realize that things has been unjust and unfair for you in the past. That's totally fine. But make sure that competitiveness is not being directed to a directions in which you're going to be embarrassed in the future. You know what I mean? It's not going to be making you feel like, ugh, you know what I mean? Let's say, for instance, this person did you so wrong and you're so angry and you're thinking about, like, you know what, like, I'm going to send this long ass paragraph to them just so they know what kind of piece of shit they are. Huh. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be something in the next 1 year or 2 years, you're going to be like, I really did that. Stop, okay? Instead of doing that, direct that anger into building yourself up more. There's no sweeter victory than to see in the next year or in the next 5 years the people who did us wrong be in exact place that they were and us already elevating. Okay, focus on the long game, honey, not the short game. Okay, so I think that is it for my reading for you here, Cancer. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you've been looking for, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Bye. Have a great day. I love you.